Hello, my name's Emily Wilcott, and I work as a nurse at a nursing home. And at this nursing home, occasionally from time to time, we have things called in-services where medical professionals will come into our facility to educate us on new equipment we'll have to integrate into our everyday use. And so the most recent in-service we was regarding wound therapy, and this woman came in who had been working in the field for a long time to explain the new equipment that we would have to be using. I'm going to be analyzing what she said to us and why I thought she was a credible source for this information regarding this wound therapy. She began by explaining her past educational and career backgrounds to express knowledge and reliability. And this really worked with nurses because she told us that she was a nurse practitioner, which we all know is a higher level nurse, and so she's had a lot of experience in the field. And she also explained that she'd been with this actual company that worked with wound therapy for however many years, over a decade, I believe. And so this really showed that she had a good firm grasping on how this equipment was used, and she actually helped develop the equipment with the engineers. And so that really showed us that she was a credible source to be getting this information from. She also related to the audience in a way by saying she was a nurse just like we were before she became a nurse practitioner, and really relating and saying, well, I understood what you were going through, and I understand what you're going through, and I've been through the same thing, and I know your point of view. And so that really helped all of us relate to her. She also discussed research, and she explained why her source was credible. Not so much in a straightforward way, but it was easily understood that she was reporting a credible source. Columbia University actually wrote an article called Evaluating the Credibility of Your Sources, and they list some important questions that you might ask when evaluating the credibility of your sources. You want to know where the source was published, who the author was, if that actual source is appropriate to the time and the topic. You want to know what the intended audience was, and if you will use the source as a primary or secondary text. The speaker also included personal experiences into her presentation. She had a wound, and so she had to actually use this equipment. And so that really helped us see that she had a perspective from not only the nurses, because she had worked as a nurse, but also from the patients. So she could see both sides, and she could understand the points of view from both sides. And that really helped her to come across open and credible. And she finished off her presentation by asking for questions and opening up this time for questions, and also providing extra information and sources that we could go to ourselves to investigate for ourselves, like websites, and she passed out extra pamphlets with information in them. And so overall, I think that her presentation was one of the best I've seen. She was very confident, and she knew what she was talking about, and it was easy to see that she had a lot of experience in this field. And I'm glad I got to share that with you.